Speaking of.
It's just stale hell that we're really worried about. It's just stale hell that we're really worried about. It's just stale hell that we're really worried about. It's just stale hell that we're really worried about.
Now you can hear me.
Right. Welcome. All right. So as a quick recap, this is session 4 of Destroyer of Worlds, and so far you guys have held it together surprisingly well.
That's about a change.
Yeah.
That's one of those like.
You jinxed it. You had to jinx.
I
Yeah.
the line that Chris was really looking for is, "Oh shit! Oh well! Oh, I'm covered in my own shit, but at least I'm still alive."
Well, a little bit of that.
We're all still on our first characters, so that's pretty good.
Right.
I think.
So, so you guys managed to make your way from the insurgent compound, heading back to Fort Nebraska, when the UPP forces kind of hit en masse and dropped an EMP pulse, frying a lot of your circuitry, doing some damage to Chaplain, and then that was followed up by some sort of black goop raining from the sky, which seemed to do a number on the colonists here, either killing them or like flash carbonizing them, or in some cases mutating them into extremely violent and strange creatures.
That was creepy and terrifying.
Deciding that getting off of this moon is your best option. And realizing that the space elevator at Fort Nebraska is your only option. You did see a mushroom cloud in the vicinity of the spaceport, indicating the UPP probably nuked the spaceport to keep anybody from getting off planet. You have made your way into the remnants of Fort Nebraska. So far, you have not found any signs of living Marines. You have found instead some of the walls are cocooned in this thick, dark greenish, black resin material. And you have found some bodies seemingly cocooned within it. In at least 2 instances, you found strange alien creatures that burst from the torso of these cocooned people. Realizing that getting off this planet sooner rather than later is probably best for your long-term survival, you've realized that without the reactor and the mainframe, the cable car for the space elevator is not going anywhere. You do know from your experience with Fort Nebraska that the mainframe is on the 2nd level, and the reactor is on sub-level number 2. So you've basically got two different objectives. Making your way through the first level of Fort Nebraska, you found a lot of offices had been deliberately torched, obviously trying to cover up whatever was going on. You did find an armory, re-equipped with some ammo. I think Chaplain picked up an incinerator unit, which I don't know if it's on your... It is on your inventory. And as you were searching around, you did find an elevator shaft that goes both up and down. It is the only thing that you've found going down to the sublevels. Oh, and Chaplain, you did determine that there may be something inside Dante.
Dun, dun, dun.
I
Probably
may have
one of-
had a slightly emotional outburst about that.
Probably one of those rib breaker aliens.
It's just indigestion.
Yeah, I mean, a Tums will fix it, right?
Look, she went to Taco Bell, and we all know how that works out. So
Man, what I wouldn't give for a Taco Bell in this place.
I think you're muted, Anita.
Did you eat something at that horrible dive bar? Because that would
No.
explain everything.
She got the space soup.
yes,
Um,
order
yeah,
the
that's been
soup.
sitting there since morning. You probably
Check,
shouldn't have
please.
ordered that. Oh, I think something will be checking out.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Maybe a bit.
All right, Marines, let's get this done and let's get off this goddamn rock.
Let's nuke this place and watch it burn from orbit.
Blast it.
I am all for both of those.
So yes, this non-powered elevator shaft goes both up and down. There are like an emergency ladder, so you don't have to worry about like rappelling down the elevator lines or anything of that nature.
But there's no car in sight.
You do see the car when you look in. You do see the car above you.
Okay. Perhaps you should all go first, and I'll stay at the. I'll go last in case that starts coming down. Or would you like me to go first?
Well, if the door downstairs is jammed closed.
Would you like me to go down, open it, and then come back?
No, I think we probably want to be there when it opens.
Yeah. Let's just go down.
Yeah, that.
So you guys sling your weapons and start climbing down. Who is going first?
I'm
Do we
happy
have-
to take point.
Do we have Eckford with us?
Sorry, what was that?
Do we have Eckford with us?
Yes, Eckford and the two Marines that you rescued from the tank with the UPP are with you.
Okay.
They're kind of hanging back, letting the professionals take care. The two riflemen are keeping an eye on Eckford, just in case.
Good. All right. I will move into the elevator shaft. Kind of sling my incinerator sort of more onto my back and start making my way down.
I'll cover him as best as I can. Keeping an eye on Iona for further orders.
You let me know if the car starts coming down, please.
All right, people, by the numbers. Let's get down this damn ladder.
All right.
Aye,
I'm
sir.
next then. Sling rifle and down we go.
Okay. So you guys make your way down. Like I said, it's not a difficult climb, and the doors are closed, but chaplain strength is more than enough to kind of like wedge them open. And you find yourself in the staging area. The first thing you notice is there is a ton of heat here, and there are still fires burning. There's like fire smoldering in this. Like this is the primary staging area for the base, and it looks like a resupply ship basically crashed and burned before lockdown sealed in everything. But this area looks just like absolutely wrecked. There's like a thick smoke in the air. It's got that vaguely chemical smell to it.
Yeah, I'm checking those corners.
So the door opens with no problem?
Yeah, you do have to force it open, but with chaplain strength, that's not an issue.
Excellent. Once he forces those doors open, Chaplin continues down.
Where you going, Chappie?
Syllable 3. Dante and Dr. Eckford should come as well.
The reactor's shortest path is through sublevel 2, then down to 1, or down to 1, then to 2, and then we go up. There's nothing in 3 we want. It's all quarantine.
Is the synth malfunctioning?
Synth is trying to save your life, Dante.
There's nothing in 3 that we want to deal with.
The hell is on 3 anyway?
It's locked down because of the contagion.
Come back right up here now, Chaplain.
Dante, I would like to save your life.
What?
And I believe that can be done using some items on level 3.
Can you care to explain to everyone else here what the hell's going on? Why do you need to go to the 3rd level to save her life?
Dr. Eckford was working on something there, and I think it may help Dante.
That's not much more information than you've already given us.
If anything, that's actually a bit sketchier than we started off with.
Dante looks really torn between wanting to deal with this problem and what is the synth doing?
We don't have the time to split the group and activate the reactor to get out of here.
You heard the Sarge. Come on, Chaplain.
Fine. Chris, does Dante not Dante? Does Chaplain know the layout of sublevel 2?
Not really. You know that the reactor is someplace off sublevel 2, but you don't know the layout. You kind of have the idea. You know what was being done on sublevel 3, but you don't know details. It's all fuzzy.
Yes, I was wondering more if I would know my way to the reactor fairly quickly.
You can probably find it pretty quickly.
Okay. So when we get to level, we were going to which level? Which level did Iona want us to?
From what I remember at the end of last session, our route was basically we had to cross through part of 1 to get to the area for 2 faster.
Okay.
So yeah, the elevator that you guys are in, it does go down, but you look down and it looks like the door down below is completely non-functional. Chaplain might be able to force it, but it's not going to be as easy as the door to this level. But there are, from where you are, you can see another elevator across the staging area, as well as two more that lead up to the loading dock for the cable car.
Dante's just looking towards Iona.
Well, we got to get rolling. We can't stand around.
Let's get this done and over with.
Aye, sir. Dante rolls out
Okay. So yeah,
according to instruction.
as you move into the staging area, like I said, the smoke is getting thicker and thicker, and there are fires still burning. But you can make out another elevator like across the staging area from you, as well as two more off to your left. So it's just a question of which elevator you would like to take.
I'll just grab the closest one.
Okay. So you guys make your way across.
Oh no, that's taking us the wrong side. It's the reactor's under the west wing that's heading back towards the east.
Yeah.
Although that does look like a loader suit there.
Yes, there are. As you move through, there are a couple of power loaders there.
Not exactly what we need to move fast, though.
Nope, let's just keep that in mind.
So you make your way up to the next elevator. This one, again, you can climb down fairly easily. Just drop some folks on a map here. And like I said, the rifleman and the Yutani person are with you. I'm just not moving their things all over the map.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. It's a weird place to place doors.
Really though.
So there we go. So from here, you know that the reactor is off a little ways off to the west. Basically, there's some service tunnels that lead there, but there's also basically there's a very long corridor that leads down to it.
After watching some of those fucking things move, I would rather take the long corridor.
Your fields of fire.
Aye, sir. No argument from me.
Very well. I'm here to open doors and help however I can.
Which one are we going down?
Down this way. Down this long corridor. And as you make your way down this corridor, periodically you see little splotches of that resiny material on the walls. Not enough to impede movement, but you do notice it.
Well, they've been here, but they haven't moved in as hard.
Exactly.
Would you like me to go in the front?
We're staying in a pretty tight group, and we do need to watch the rear.
Yeah.
All
For
right.
some reason, the fog of war isn't really lifting. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
There's some extra walls.
For some reason the walls are like just a mess with this map. So give me 1 sec here, and I will delete all the walls, and there that should give you guys plenty of.
Yeah. Dante is taking point.
Dante, give me a observation check.
That's a terrible idea. I'll do it anyway. Ah, dear. First roll of the night. Yeah. Not pushing that. I'm gonna need all my stress points very soon.
So Dante's taking point, and as you're making your way, and you're like a little ways ahead of the rest of your team,
Yeah.
and you see this black shape like unfurl from the wall. It was almost impossible to see.
Fuck!
And it's like little beady alien face is right in front of yours. And then it kind of leans forward and it kind of like nuzzles the side of your cheek. And then it turns back to the wall.
I shoot it! I might actually keep it together enough to take several steps backwards before I shoot it because
I
acid
would
splash, I
recommend
have
pulling
learned.
out of engage.
Yes, exactly. I have learned the hard way that there's acid splash from these bastards.
Okay.
So I'm gonna step back several steps and then just.
Yeah. It does not seem to mind you moving back at all.
Mark! And I shoot.
Okay.
Not bad.
That's a good hit. Good solid hit.
1 sec here. Alien creatures.
Yeah, Z gets a rifle out and is aiming at this thing because I just saw Dante panic and fire at the wall. And holy shit.
Except it's not at all the wall. And now the armor rolls are working. Dang it! Well,
Yeah,
it
you
had to
still did
happen
too.
sooner or later. Yeah, acid
Alrighty.
splash. But I'm not engaged anymore.
Correct. But we will go into combat.
Yeah, impossible. And well, I'm not the last person for once. What happened? Something is wrong. I know
No,
I'm
wait,
transforming into them. That's what's happening.
You're still only getting to roll once though, so you're not there.
Alright. So it completely ignores Dante. And it closes with Z.
I heard someone pronounce Z correctly in Polish.
So basically, it closes with you, it opens its outer jaws, and then these inner jaws basically snap out. The good news is I apparently rolled no successes.
Wow.
That is.
Thing.
But yeah, it is like it is on top of Z, and like it's
That's the auto kill thing.
it is
If you do any damage,
it very much is.
that's incredibly dangerous.
So yeah, so it basically lunges, and then this like set of inner jaws basically snaps and like basically just glances off the helmet.
Whew.
But that will bring us to Z. This thing is up in your face.
Z is going to step the fuck back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You will need to make a mobility roll.
To get out of
Yeah.
Nashy. range.
Yum yum range. We are tasty with ketchup for these creatures.
Apparently, you're not.
Apparently, I'm not. That's not
Okay.
freaky at all.
Yeah. So you do manage to back up considerably, putting some distance between you and this thing.
Oh, did I get another stress for seeing that thing, by the way?
Yes. And Z gets another one for being attacked.
Okay. And now we're gonna fucking fire at it.
I agree. Good plan. Simple, straightforward, easy to remember. That's a 4 damage, I believe.
Oh, there's my armor rolls.
Yes.
Yay!
They're back.
Well, it's because Dante said it was 4 damage.
From now on, I will always say the damage. Let's see if that works.
So yeah, so shots ring out, and this thing gets splattered, and the acid basically starts eating through the tunnel that you're in, eating through the into the floor below.
No means no, you fucking.
Yes.
What the fuck was that? It has 2 fucking mouths?
That's wonderful fucking news.
Uh,
Are you sure you still want me in the back?
We have 2 riflemen and someone else with us.
Very well.
I don't
All right,
fucking-
let's keep a clear eye out here, eh?
Just walked right past me.
Like you weren't even there.
Yeah, you fucking shot it.
And it ignored me. I don't know how much that freaks me out.
Yeah, because you hit it. I mean, there's some of that acid blood started to eat through on the wall there.
I need to get.
Fuck, we got time to dissect this later. Let's fucking move.
All right.
I'm moving, Serge. I'm moving. I just really want to find like an auto dock or something and get whatever the fuck is wrong with me, get it fixed.
We checking the med as we go.
There are medical
Alright, sir.
facilities on level 3. Sub-level 3, that is.
Well, once we get
There's
this
medical
up,
facilities on most floors.
Maybe we can find some here. Otherwise, we go to sub-level 3. I agree. Well, I mean,
let's get the reactor up first, because we ain't
You're
going
okay with that?
anywhere.
Yeah,
the
the
fucking
auto
wall.
dock ain't gonna do shit without power.
that's a good point.
Oh, hey, this I noticed it says power walk on the wall. That's a good sign.
What?
Power walking.
Okay, so as you guys make your way down this conduit, kind of stepping over rubble and bits of resin here and there, you do find your way into the main maintenance pit for the reactor, and this is covered in resin and packed almost shoulder to shoulder are the Marines from the base.
Fuck me.
Oh.
Who the fuck did this?
My guess is the
Maybe-
shit that hides in the walls.
What? Not who?
Are they, are their
How did they get
chests opened?
No, they are not.
Hey, Sarge.
Yeah.
They're, they look still alive.
I'll give a quick scan using the smart guns reticle. Are they still living, breathing thing being?
Some of them are, yes.
Some are still alive, but we know what fucking has happened every time we've touched it so far.
I'd like to use my motion tracker.
Okay.
I'd like to know if there's
Yeah.
or anything moving down here other than us.
Okay. Give me an observation check.
All success.
So yes, you do pick up a couple of pings. And
In the maintenance pit proper, because I don't think Anita can see them.
yeah, in the maintenance pit proper, you do pick up some movement. And Iona, since you're right there in front, you can see like basically come out of one of the service accesses. You see another one of those black insectoid-looking creatures, and it seems to be dragging a body.
Oh fuck, those things are in the fucking walls.
Can I shoot it?
You can if you would like. I will need mobility rolls, actually.
I'll be happy to make a mobility roll
From all of us.
So it does not seem to have noticed you yet. And it goes about and it takes this body that is dragged into the maintenance pit and basically holds it up to the wall and kind of like regurgitates this black goopy material onto it.
Ew.
Yeah, let's just open fire.
Yep.
And from over here, basically just over to your right,
We're in the room, right?
you guys are like at the entrance to the room.
Okay.
So from over in this area, you catch movement as one of those bodies starts to convulse.
Okay, I'll open up on the big one.
Okay. Alright, you do get a +2 bonus because it is not aware of you.
Okay, how do that's right click, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Great. Well, it's a hit, unless my stress gets in the way. I drop something. What do I drop?
So you bring your gun up to fire.
Yeah.
And you just like empty the clip and then you just drop it.
The clip?
The gun.
No. The gun. Ah! Fuck!
Well, that's maybe like you're pulling up the gun, you fire, and then the convulsing starts.
Yeah.
But that is going to be a bunch of damage on it.
Indeed.
5 damage on it.
And hopefully acid splash on the poor body.
It was probably a really helpful NPC that was not infected with a chest burster.
It's trying to break free.
Oh, if it's going to go by our luck.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, it is aware of you guys now, but I will allow. Let's see who actually succeeded on their mobility checks.
See.
So Z can get off a shot, and then we're going to go to initiative.
Chappie didn't roll one.
Okay.
What do you want? Mobility?
Mobility.
Oh, gotcha.
Oof.
Mine lagged
Best
on
roll I've
popping,
had.
so it wound up twice, but it was the same result both times.
All right, Z is gonna
That's
fire at
the best roll I have had in all of the games so far.
Z is
That's
gonna take
incorrect.
aim and fire.
Well, I hope you hold it together.
Firing at the same one.
Together.
Yep.
So you do manage to you turn, you fire on that one, basically destroying it. But as it dies, it kind of lets out this horrifying, like hissing sound, and you see more movement within the maintenance pit.
That's where the incinerator unit's going to help.
Yep. Do we
Chap-
have one of those though?
Chaplain is up.
Okay. I would like to use the since I have an incinerator unit, I would like to run closer to the one on the wall.
Okay.
He's the one still alive, yes?
Yep.
Well, moving alive-ish.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to run down. So I have a better bead on him. And then try to shoot him.
Okay.
So the
On your
ranged combat?
on your inventory, if you just click the incinerator unit, it should roll it for you.
Oh, cool. Ooh,
I warned you.
apparently I'm good with fire.
Ooh, look at that. That is your best roll so far.
That is
That is just, yep.
sadly with all the games I play, that might be my best roll in all of them in the past 3 weeks.
So Chaplain just steps forward to this incinerator unit and just like lights up the area, and you can see like as they're firing, as the flames are looking up, more and more of these bodies in here are starting to eject their creatures. They're like popping out here and there, and it's just a matter of just like keeping the trigger pressed on the incinerator and just like laying down.
Yep. And he does. He just everything.
He calmly incinerates everything that twitches.
Yeah, pretty much. He just lights up the entire area, calm as could be.
Burning in the aliens. Burning in the chest busters.
Z. Everything the flame touches is our kingdom.
Next.
So are they like all along the walls here?
Yeah, like the maintenance pit is covered.
Okay. We'll go further in and see if he can get and just, make his way along lighting everything.
Okay,
There
so
won't be a whole lot left.
so out of the with the flames all over the place, Chaplain, as you move in, you can see 4 of those things moving down the corridor towards you.
Okay. The pits are holes, yes?
Yes, they are.
He'll make his way down at a jog.
Well,
And
it's going to be initiative because these things are aware of you.
Yep.
That's a lot of things.
Hooba.
Oh my god. Oh good, I got my usual initiative. that's just perfect. Okay. So this is
Look
where
at
we
all those
die.
icons. There's actually soldiers in this mess. That sucks.
Yeah, this is good.
Do we still have our backup guys?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
So
that's good because we need some like meat shields right now.
Oh,
They have names.
so
Who
one
is
of
being attacked?
so that's against Chaplin.
Ah,
Ouch. Ouch.
is Jacqueline dead?
I don't have anything, like, I don't have armor, do I?
No, no, but
Wait,
it's the attack.
well, I have the hazmat suit, but something tells me that's not going to do me any good.
No, but it did the attack do any damage? That's the question.
Yes, it did.
Oh, right. The armor might protect from that damage. If he had some.
hazmat gives armor of 1.
Yeah.
Roll 1 die. How much damage did this attack do?
It did 4.
Oh, God.
So, what do I do to make it?
Yeah,
You can roll a die, and if you soak all 4 damage,
which you can't.
so this thing basically just launches itself across the maintenance pit, and it grabs Chaplin with like 2 of its arms, and then you see those inner jaws just punch right through Chaplin's face and out the back of his head.
Ah! Jeebus.
Chappy!
Okay, I can't get anything to roll.
On your general sheet, if you click armor, yeah,
There you go.
Okay. I'd never had armor until tonight, so. Not that it did me any good.
So yeah, so this thing just punches right through Chaplin's face and out the back of his head.
Yeah, that took me from 4 to 0.
Yep.
Yeah, it's also an instant death hit.
Yeah.
He goes limp.
Well, it's a critical injury number 64, which isn't on the synth chart.
That's true. The synth equivalent.
Ah, technicalities.
Technicalities will keep me alive.
Now everyone just clap if you believe.
I believe.
Emote. Maybe it'll keep me alive. I have my doubts.
I think Chaplin needs a new head.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
It would be the same as it would be the same, I would say, as head dislocation.
Ouch.
So your artificial neck is severely fractured and its head placed in an unnatural position. All fast actions become slow actions.
Again.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Apparently, we
got
fixed
that
you
next
with a
fix.
faulty neck, Servo.
Exactly. Yeah.
Happy tries to look toward the rest of the team, but it just makes this grinding sound and his head kind of twitches, like it won't move past a certain point.
The arms are kind of waving about.
Yeah. And with blinding speed, it moves up to Dante and then stops.
Oh. But thank God that's totally Dante it's alongside.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Ayana.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Again?
Again.
It's the only thing it's rolled this game!
How much damage was that?
That's 5 damage.
Oh my god. Okay. One armor roll away from no. Iona is dead. Just absolutely splat.
Ouch.
So yes, it's again those jaws snap forward. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna throw the minor NPCs onto your
No, exactly.
How many of those do you have ready?
I get covered. Dante gets covered in Iona's
Yeah.
blood and brain tissue as it comes out the other side.
I was just like, Chappie, no! Oh, shit.
Ugh.
Such action movie dialogue.
Yes.
No.
Well, fuck me sideways.
All right. In theory, B and Anita should be able to move the rifleman.
They are hostiles.
I will fix that momentarily.
Also, double check the xenomorphs just in case that meant I changed sides.
You never know.
Well, the good news is I don't have to deal with any of these rib breaker aliens.
All right. Does that give you control over those guys?
No,
I don't even see
But-
them on the map.
yeah, I think it's but now their square is definitely not the color of hostile.
It was so close to being Iona's turn.
Get real. Oh, yeah, the same one got 1 and 2.
I was trying to help you.
Okay. Does that give you control over
There we
them?
go. Yeah,
Okay.
they're selectable now.
Oh, there I am.
Got them?
I've got the sheet. Oh,
Yep.
go.
Minor NPCs, riflemen.
So yeah, they're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This one, well, Sarge is down. This one's only a drone, so it is going to move and it is going to stop right at Dante. The other soldier is going to move up. That brings us to Z.
I just had to point out that wasn't Dante, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
So what are the stats on the grenades? Because I have an underslung grenade launcher, but I don't have the stats for them. But I specifically remembered last game to ask to pick up a couple.
So the grenades will do explosive damage to everything in the zone.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, you know what? I think I might be okay with this.
Given what you just saw.
That's valid.
Yeah, so we're gonna back up to these guys here,
Okay.
and we're gonna fire a grenade in from the underslung grenade launcher.
And Donna's gonna take some debris from that, but that's fine. I approve of this message.
What is the zone?
The zone would be inside the maintenance pit. So I'll probably give Dante a mobility roll to throw himself flat.
Okay, but I can definitely get a couple of these
You
aliens.
get everything in that room.
Yeah, you hit
Yeah.
everything in the room.
Oh, nice!
That was literally the plan I was going to go with for the Marines.
Then it's gonna be a yell to Dante of Doc, and we're gonna fire.
Nade?
So are there any?
Fuck.
Okay.
That's I could push it. I'm gonna push it. Oh, that was even worse.
The
I
natural
get
side
out of
effect.
the range of the thing, though.
Okay, so
Uh,
so Dante will
is
throw
there-
stuff. Alright,
Sorry.
so yeah, so the grenade is going to do 9d6 damage.
All right. Do I just fire it or?
Yeah, you don't have to roll to hit with the grenade. Actually,
Oh,
roll to
okay.
hit. Roll to hit because if you hit the thing that you hit, takes more damage.
All right. Is there any bonuses for firing the grenade, or is it just straight range combat and agility?
It is. Let me find my grenade launcher here. It has a bonus of +1.
Okay, so, hey, soldier that killed the Sarge, fuck you and all of your friends.
Okay.
hit.
All right. So.
Okay.
That's gonna be 1, 2, 3.
What's that? Is that damage on me?
No, that's damage on them. You made the mobility check, so you managed to like throw yourself
Yeah.
clear.
But I do drop something in my panic. So what do I drop? The grenade launcher?
Well, you already dropped your pulse rifle,
Which
Yeah.
has the grenade launcher.
which has the
Okay.
grenade launcher on it.
So I guess I dropped the RPG then,
Yep.
because that was kind of the next I was gonna go with.
So it's gonna be...
I'm down to my freaking service pistol and a cutting torch.
Well, they don't seem to suspect you, so.
God, you can probably just kill them with like Iona's switchblade.
That is very acid splashy, though.
Hey, that's how I would have wanted to go down. Stabbing them to death with my switchblade.
Double kill. That's how we go.
Okay. So you fire off your explosion, and there's this tremendous explosion that kind of goes through the maintenance pits, kind of like destroys the pulse rifle that was dropped, things of that nature. And you do see one of them through the blast of the explosion. One of them just like shrieks and catches on fire and falls down the maintenance pit dead. So that would be the drone. And the soldiers are still standing.
That's terrible.
Okay. Chaplain, you are going to need to roll another critical injury for Chaplain because of the grenade blast.
I was going to say, Chaplain isn't around, but okay.
No, Chaplain's far from round.
So which is it you need me to roll on this?
So just roll where it says roll crit on your general sheet.
Oh. Oh no.
So yeah, so Chaplin's head is over there in the rubble someplace.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
But yes, after the explosion, it looks like they're starting to pull back some.
Yeah, I'm not in a good state, but I'm fine. I'm gonna take. Can I pick something up from the floor? I'm panicked still. Can I pick something up from the floor, like my rifle with the grenade launcher? Where are the bad guys?
Your rifle with the grenade launcher, yeah, you can pick that up easily.
Okay, I will pick it up, and I will, since they're not close to each other anymore, I'm just gonna hose down the closest one with fire and just shoot it.
Okay.
It's right on top of Chaplin, though.
Chaplin is actually further. I just moved it so that Anita could see the.
Okay, fair enough.
My head's
Yeah,
not
I'll just shoot
Chaplain's
the
in the
thing.
maintenance pit, yeah.
So I am picking up my pulse rifle, and I'm shooting at the thing. And that
Nice.
works! I do damage to it. Lots of it, in fact. That's 6 points of damage.
Oof.
And more stress! More panic.
Oh, we
I'm
all
frozen
increase
by
our
fear for
stress.
1 round. Wow! That armor roll. So I gave it, what, 6 points of damage, and it's just 2 that goes through? Bum, 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 bum. And just the sparks flying off that carapace armor. And that's when I'm frozen in fear. So my...
Why won't you die?
Fuck! Okay, everyone goes up 1 stress level. Lovely.
Yep. Okay. The one that you just shot just turns and it almost looks at Dante, and then it makes its way over here into the service tunnels.
If Alias could do it, it was like, really, bro?
Z, you are up.
What the fuck? Come up here. Is there
There's a bunch of wreckage in this room now.
a whole lot of death?
A whole lot of death in this room now.
Chappie! I'm assuming get no answer from Chappie.
I don't think he can answer, can he?
No, I guess the voice thing is old.
Would it be in the head or would it be in the chest?
Well, let's hope it wasn't in the chest, because a lot of his chest cavity was empty earlier.
Well, you had 2 head dislocations before and were talking to us.
So
Yeah, but it was still attached to my body. It's not anymore.
so you can hook Chappie's head up to a power source and make a Comtech roll.
Dear God. Our guy.
Let's see if... Does anyone have Comtech?
Chappie does.
Chappie.
Yep. Chappie is our Comtech person.
Alright then, like, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Nice.
It worked, though. Ish.
Ish.
Barely. I must have blown a round of ammo on this, haven't I?
Yeah, if you roll an alien, you empty your clip. So
Ah.
Yeah, you totally dumped that clip on the on the sneak round.
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes a couple of minutes of Z kind of mucking about, but you do manage to get Chappie's head operational to the point where they can speak. It's going to take some time to actually repair them, but
Alright. You're gonna have to walk us through repairing this fucking generator.
Oh. I can try.
Where is the repair of the generator?
so you make your way into the maintenance pit. Off the maintenance pit, you can see the kind of the main reactor relay room, and
Over here?
yeah, and you know that leads into the reactor itself.
Alright. Well, let's get away from that scary ass room.
Am I still panicked right now?
You've got it together now because it was only you lose your slow and fast actions on the next turn.
Is
Okay.
Chappie still back by the maintenance bit? Or
No,
is
we're
he
taking
being
Chappie's
brought
head.
along?
Don't forget there was a stress drug on Iona.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think Dante is just too damn far gone in the head right now.
Z is on. We're getting Chappie to talk us through turning on the reactor, and we're getting the fuck out of here. Anything that doesn't fit in that plan is yeah.
Happy's eyes will. I take it that Z is the one carrying his head.
Or we'll give it to the Wayland utility lady because she's like,
Jesus.
It's like, oh well, this is interesting.
all right.
Synthetic
So-
on a stick.
Are we going in here for the reactor, Chris?
Yes.
All right. Just let us know where.
Oh my god.
So yes,
We gotta go to
so-
start this up.
You can turn your panicked off there, Dante.
All right. Yes.
So yes, so this is a 3-story underground tower that powers the entire colony.
Okay.
So it's going to take basically a little bit of work, and then you need to turn it on from the reactor relay room. I will need whoever has the best observation to give me an observation check.
Probably Zim right now. Because I
I
don't
got a
think
2.
Chappie can make rolls.
Until they're repaired, Chaplain cannot actually make rolls.
All right.
And the riflemen only have 2 dice.
Yeah, but
Imagine she's carrying him along by his hair.
I will note though that Chaplain can help with rolls.
Oh, how do I do that?
You just say like I'm gonna help. Describe how you're helping, and then they get a +1.
Chaplain will absolutely help by trying to look around as much as he can from wherever. Like, I just envision her carrying him along by the hair so that he's facing behind him.
Yeah.
So he's definitely, though, looking around as much as he possibly can from the limited space that he's in.
All right, so no success from the help from Chappie, but
Sorry.
we still got a success for the observation.
So as you guys make your way into this this reactor room, you do see kind of curled up amongst some of the reactor coils 3 more of those large black creatures like the one that destroyed Iona. They do not seem to have noticed you.
Okay. I'm not.
How do we take? What do we
I don't
do?
know, man. I don't know. Maybe I go in and do the thing because they don't care about me.
All right, but if they start getting up and come our way, I'm blowing them the fuck away.
Damn straight you are.
Okay.
I don't know how to turn the thing off of my marker there, but that's yeah.
So yeah, you and the other 2 Marines, yeah, we've got basically if they get up, waste them. But if they don't react to Dante,
All right.
we'll play cool.
Gonna follow your lead.
Chaplain, walk me through this now. What do I do? What do I do?
My head up face so I can see.
So I am going to need a heavy machinery roll from Dante.
That's not too bad.
F.
I'm actually very good at this stuff. Ba-bow. Aren't you all happy that I'm the one who's infected now? Because my heavy machinery is awesome.
Yeah.
So with some guidance from Chaplain, you do manage to make your way around the reactor, and even though you're moderately comfortable with the fact that these things don't seem interested in you, there's still that kind of nervous feeling, but they do not seem to react to you at all. They seem like they're just curled up amongst the reactor cores, possibly for heat. You're not entirely sure. But as you make your way around, it takes you like 5 or 10 minutes to get things set up here. And then from there, Chaplain, you would know that it's a matter of basically, Dante is getting the physical part of getting the reactor restarted done, and then it's going to be a matter of powering it on from the reactor relay room.
Which is where?
Which is the room.
Back where we came from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing good, Dante.
Thanks.
At one point, one of the creatures does kind of shift slightly, but again does not seem to react to Dante.
Do I have to add another stress for seeing them again, or?
No.
Okay. I'll be going back out now. I've done the thing.
Now we gotta go to the relay room.
Yeah. All right, everyone, let's get going. What do we hear?
So once you get into the reactor relay room, Chaplain, you would know that you can guide them through it. So it's going to be a Comtech roll, but you get +2 dice, one from Chaplain's help and one from the fact that it's fairly easy.
All
So
right.
is that
Everything's
me?
going well.
or Zed?
Whoever.
What
I
is
have
your
no context.
wits?
3?
Minus 4.
3. So you do it, because I have no Comtech either.
Okay, so I get a +2, you said?
Yep.
And apparently I cannot push that either. That's
No, you just imploded in front of us.
yes. I'm like, I'm trying. What does this thing do? I don't know what to do. I don't know.
You're just
Um,
hyperventilating.
Yep.
Everyone's stress goes up one.
Fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we make another roll, or did we just blow up the place and end the adventure a little early?
You can spend a story point to buy a success.
I spent a story point to buy a success. There we go.
So there is this a momentary panic on Dante's face, realizing that literally everything involved in getting off this moon hinges on starting this reactor up. And if they don't get it right, you know you are all dead.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. And there's a moment of hesitation that seems to stretch on far longer than any of you are comfortable with. Before she hits a switch, and you can hear the reactor starting to power up.
That was like the worst panic roll I've done in this game so far. The worst 4-1.
Yeah.
Epic.
It is going to take time for the reactor to come to full power. You're looking at probably a couple of hours until it's at full power.
Hours?
Yes.
I'm
Well,
gonna be dead by then.
That's enough time to get Apollo online, see if we can heal Dante, and set the nukes up to destroy this place.
Great idea. Let's do it. Great idea. Everybody increase your stress properly, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did on my area.
All right. Apollo is the. Where do we fire up Apollo at?
Apollo is on the second level.
Back to the
Okay.
elevator, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Could you pass me to Z, please?
I'll run over to Chaplin and kind of drag the synth over to C.
Well, right now it's just Chaplin's head hooked up to a power supply. That
Yeah.
Should we take stuff off the sergeant?
Yeah, when we go through, let's take stuff off the sergeant.
Good idea.
So yeah, so you can pick up. I think Iona had a smart gun.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a bit heavy for me. But one of the Marines can carry it. How many clips for the pulse rifle did Iona have?
None. He didn't have a pulse rifle.
Oh, right. Yeah. But he had something for stress, right?
He had one of the stress. He had the other stress drug that we got out on the streets. Yes.
I might just grab that one and use
Yeah.
it.
He also had the UPP version personal armor, which has the rating of 8.
Oh,
Lord.
I think Z should have that one though.
Okay, I will gladly take the rating 8 personal armor.
Because I'm gonna burst from the inside any moment anyway. All right, the stress thing. How much stress do I get rid of when I take one of those?
All of it.
Does anyone have more than me? No.
No.
Okay, I get
You're at-
rid of all the
You're at
stress.
5, I'm at 4.
I'm at 6.
Oh, you're at 6, I'm at 4.
Yeah. I'll just jam it in my leg and go.
Sweet, sweet bliss.
Yes. Better now. Toss it to the side. Let's go. Looking kind of ready to kill some bugs.
Z.
Yep.
No, Z.
Yeah.
Dante has a problem.
Oh,
I absolutely am starting to believe that.
Eckford can help.
One of those
Eckford.
things.
Yes, Eckford will probably be unwilling to help. You need.
Eckford's like right there.
You promised to get me off this planet. I'll do everything that I can to help you.
Well, you saw what those things are capable of.
Oh, I'm very aware of their capabilities.
We have pulse rifles, and that's standing between you and them. So no bullshit. You do what you can to help Dante. What do you need to help Dante?
We're going to need to get the mainframe online, and then I need to get down to the med lab on Section 3.
All right. Let's go get the mainframe on. We're sticking together.
you bet.
Thank you, Z.
Dante is realizing that who's in command now? Iona is dead. We don't have anyone. We don't have anyone with any rank, do we? Like not even a corporal.
I'm a private first class.
So am I, and so are the other Marines. Does Chaplain
No,
have a
we're
rank?
riflemen.
Oh,
They're privates.
does,
Third class.
Does Chaplain have a rank?
Chaplain's a warrant
Synths don't have
officer.
ranks.
Chaplain was a warrant officer.
But I think they're the kind of warrant officer that they don't actually exercise command.
Mm.
They're non-combat arms.
Well, in theory.
Yeah.
Oh no, back to the map where I control nothing.
You should have control of the Marines still.
Nope, because these tokens pre-exist.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well, just a moment here, and I will move you up to the next bastion anyway. And I will drop some tokens for people.
To throw out that lesson we've picked up in so many plays of Forbidden Lands. What do you mean nothing's changed for that token? This token pre-exists, so you're changing.
Secure. My founder is apparently deciding to be slow.
Yeah, we noticed you changed maps, and tokens are gone, but we have not yet moved.
Yeah. Nope. I'm getting a not responding for Foundry. Oh no.
Although to be fair, the from my view of it, the Twitch stream's stuck on sub-level 1.
Mm.
Yeah, my Foundry is completely locked up here.
No.
That doesn't happen often.
No.
Man, I still can't believe the odds that no one took Mason or Silva, so I had to be the ranking dead man on the watch.
You'd have to take command if you take command.
Okay. I'm going to shut down Foundry and restart here.
All right.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, let us know once you've restarted, because I just closed my window waiting for it.
For those of you watching the stream, we will be momentarily. That's the first time I've had Foundry crash on me.
Yeah.
It's a sign from the heavens.
Nah.
Oh no.
Oh, what am I talking about? I'll know when you log in, because it'll show it opening.
Should I quit Foundry and restart it again? Or is it fine to just leave it up?
Just reload the page, should be fine.
Yeah, if you F5, it should reload it.
I just closed it to take advantage of the memory dump.
Alright.
Back in.
I think realistically, the warning was probably more accurate when I said, "Oh, by the way, the Twitch stream still shows."
Tomorrow night, hopefully this won't happen while we're waxing poetic through Odyssey of the Dragon Lords.
Well, I mean, if it does happen tomorrow night, I can totally wax poetic through.
We'll have a bard in that game.
We do have a bard. It is not I. I am the warlock.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let me just drop you guys onto this map, and then we should be good to go.
I'll just look off into the distance.
Stare off to the middle distance.
Pretty much.
So,
Maybe say a few prayers.
do you guys
Maybe
want
that's what chat needs.
Hey.
Needed.
Perfect. All right, so you guys very quickly make your climb up to past the first level of Fort Nebraska up to the second level where the mainframe is.
Go for the mainframe.
And I'm assuming that everybody has, like, you know, weapons are hot, all of that sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
Ready -5.
And yeah, I'll take the if we can give
Why is everyone-
Chappie back to Miss Two Hands. Z will totally get back
no.
with the motion tracker.
There we go.
Because we should
All
still
right,
have
I'm
one.
gonna.
Get a customized motion tracker in Chappie's face.
I'm gonna kill some aliens.
Why are these guys tagged to me?
Oh, they were attached to me a moment ago.
I gave all players control of them. It was just easier that way.
Alright.
All right, so you guys make your way through the corridors. Not as you kind of very quickly, just glance into the rooms that you pass. You see a lot of these have suffered very extensive explosive damage. Eckford's like, yeah, we didn't want the UPP to discover anything, so we torched a lot of stuff on our way out. As I'm sure you can understand.
Yep. No problem with that. Alright, where are we going here to...
So Eckford will move you around to the mainframe,
Okay.
which is
Up this way?
yeah.
Okay.
See? Main from.
So you make your way around to the Apollo mainframe building. It's a large pentagonal chamber, has multiple access terminals. It is currently running on battery reserve and is asleep until full power comes on. While there is you can activate some things on it, but it's very limited until main power clicks back on. So you're going to have to probably find some place to bunk down for a little bit of time. The operations room that you passed does have an airlock on it that you might be able to get some respite in.
Which room was that?
It is over here.
The one on the just before the corner.
So yeah, that room does have a functional airlock, and is probably your best bet to bunk down if you want. If you want to continue to explore while you wait for the power to come back up, you certainly can.
Is there a communications device in operations?
There are like some, but the screens are all staticky and everything.
Oh, I was just thinking that maybe this would be a good place to bunker down and summon a new PC for for B.
Exactly. That's a great one.
Yeah, you can.
Anyone here? Anyone here?
Basically, do a if anyone's alive.
Gotcha.
We're in operations.
If anyone's alive, come crawling through this infested hive.
Well, we found the hive. It's in the second basement floor. Dante's second level of hell. We've already gone through we've already gone through Dante's Inferno. Now we're just in purgatory now.
There. So yes. So you do manage to reach out. You get some radio contact. There are a couple of Marines who are much in the same capacity that you guys are. Like, what the fuck is going on? Trying to get out. You can make contact with Captain Silva. place of chaplain. We'll say. Actually, if you guys want, while you're bunking down, somebody can make a comtech roll to see what sort of functionality you can restore to chaplain.
This is not going to be very good.
Mm-hmm.
Chaplain
Get
can
it, Herd.
yeah, chaplain can give you a +1 die.
Not that wire. The next. Yes.
Oh!
Acing it.
All right. So they get chaplain to a state where you can make die rolls. You just can't do anything that requires having an actual physical body.
Okay.
Or we can bring in another Marine that they made contact with.
Yeah, we have characters to spare and waste.
As much as I really like Chaplin, I would love a character that can move on their own,
Have arms and
as
legs,
opposed to, yeah, you know, as
opposable
a
thumbs, and
fully functioning body below the neck.
Gotcha. Okay.
able to manipulate the world around you.
I mean, you could just kind of roll him into rooms, I guess, like a bowling ball, but I'm not sure how much he'll be able to see and warn you about that way.
Chappie, what's in there, Toss?
Oh no, the room stops spinning.
Chappie's like our own like battle scanner. Just throw
We
in
just
the
need to
head.
find like a skateboard to strap Chappie onto,
God.
just to roll it in.
Poor guy.
So who are the new guys coming in?
So you
I don't know.
you get a hold of Captain Silva and Gunnery Sergeant Mason.
Ah. Oh, a captain. Now Dante's much happier. Now there's an officer in the room who can tell her what to do.
And I'm just dropping their agendas in there so B and Anita can take a look. So Anita should have control of Mason, and B should have control of Silva.
Nope,
Do not see those characters.
they're still the light blue of, like allies, but not ours. Oh, there went Anita. Because they're not in our actor sheets.
Give me a sec here. Okay, Anita, does that give you control of Mason?
Let me double check. It does.
And Silva.
It's also good to know that not only can I rotate, but I can move
I have armor.
with keyboard controls. You can move.
Okay, does that give you control of Silva, B?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right.
That's a morbid signature item.
Sorry, I'm chuckling at the fact that my rival is now is dead.
It's okay. My buddy is the head that's sitting over there.
Sir, when the captain comes in, sir, good to see you, sir.
Good to see we're not the only ones alive.
What the hell happened here?
Monsters, sir.
So someone unleashed some sort of fucking bioweapon.
Yeah.
Is that what this shit is?
Theophora.
Okay, I need surgery right now, sir.
Oh, we need Apollo to get downstairs, don't we?
Yeah, I that's what we're trying to do now, sir. Spool up Apollo. Yeah, because I have one of those inside. I think. I need to get it out. Like,
Seems odd. How long have you lasted with one of those in you?
some hours? I don't know. I don't know when it got in there.
Why doesn't Dante roll a d6 for me?
That sounds like an incredibly dangerous
Had to
interrogation.
bring it up.
That's a 1. Which is potentially fatal.
So,
I mean, now that we're getting new characters anyway.
so as you guys are talking to Dante, Dante starts to twitch and convulse.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
Mason pulls up her pulse rifle, aims it straight at Dante.
And you guys can see like something inside Dante's chest is pushing and pushing, and then it just explodes outward in a bunch of gore.
Z takes aim. It's gonna fire burst.
And Dante falls over,
Mason is going to start shooting as well.
mouth open and eyes unseeing to the ceiling.
Yeah, as soon as it looks
Falls out in
like
dismay.
yeah, as soon as it looks like Dante's a full-on goner, Z's gonna step up and just kind of take aim and be like, I'm really, really sorry, but... And then when it starts to come out.
So yeah, so you see this chest burster emerge from Dante, and it doesn't even get to like let its beady little feet hit the ground before Z and just opens up.
And Z will look over at Mason and just be like, we'll take care of our own. Fuck.
We're all fucking Marines here.
Fuck! Yeah, but I spent the last day running around this place with her and Sergeant Iona. And gestures over at the head of Chappie.
Oh, Chappie, what'd they do to you?
I think Chappie still has that smile on his face.
Even though apparently his battery is running.
They'll fucking...
We were supposed to link up with you, but shit went south hard.
Yeah. We found all 4 of the deserters. 2 of them had those things in them, and one became something else, some kind of freakish thing with long arms, strong as fuck. What some of those people outside were turning into. Ran into the fucking insurgents too. Heavily armed insurgents. Took out our APC. Finally fucking make it back here. After fighting those things at the marshal's office, the fucking hospital, the creature at the safe house, the insurgents were that. You're pursued by a bunch of fucking David Combat Android motherfuckers from the UPP that dropped down.
I'm not surprised the four that went AWOL and betrayed their oaths, infected or not, used to be Sin Eaters.
What? What?
Special operations. When things get too muddy for normal Marine involvement. Fuck. But whoever's behind this is gonna fucking pay.
Oh, it's a fucking bioweapon that came from the sky, and all of them were with the UPP.
It doesn't mean it originated in the sky.
Where are you thinking it
Hey,
came
Chris,
from?
I have read the new Marine guy.
Okay.
Is
So yeah, from outside in the hallway, you hear the distinct sound of smart gun fire.
What the fuck?
Get out there, give some cover.
Yeah. Marines!
So yes, so you do see the Marine pretty bloody, but not his own blood. Just firing at a smart gun at just about anything that moves. Seems a little bit on the maybe twitchy side.
Just
Hey.
turning it around. Who goes there?
Hammer, calm down, Hammer. Friendlies.
Semper Fi, man. Semper Fi, bro. Come on, we got an airlock room over here.
I swear I saw some of those fucking bugs around here, man.
I don't doubt it. Let's get into the airlock and hold her tight.
How
Just-
many mags did Dante have on her?
Dante had not too many left. She had one mag left for the pulse rifle. Do you remember the RPG launcher, though, with 3 rounds to it? And also the grenade launcher with 2 rounds.
Z will pocket the 2 rounds for the the underslung grenade launcher. Hey, anybody need a refill for their pulse rifle?
Hammer will see Dante's body and just kind of. She was a good Marine. Not like those fucks downstairs.
Yeah, she was a damn good Marine. And she didn't deserve to
make it.
fucking die in this place, but
I thought she'd make it.
what the fuck happened downstairs? What do you
Mail.
mean? We saw them down there. The fucking things were dragging them in and putting them on the walls.
The others aren't real warriors, don't you get it?
Get
Only
what?
the strong
Let's-
survive here.
Hammer, let's just bunker down and we're gonna burn this fucking place out and get out of here. Make them pay.
Yeah, they didn't get
Yeah,
the
we're
nukes
gonna make
off
them
base,
pay
did
all
they?
right. We're gonna show who's the top predator here, and it ain't them.
Hey, look, Captain, I don't know what kind of plans you got, but I think the best goddamn idea I've heard all fucking day is we get Apollo up, we get off this rock, and we set the nukes that are still here to go off behind us. And when we're up there, we light a cigar as we watch this place bucking mushroom cloud.
You don't seem to understand. This is a test. Who is the stronger species?
And if we wipe them out, we're clearly the stronger species, no matter how it's done.
You need some medication, buddy.
Come on, get in here.
He kind of cracks his neck muscles a bit. How many rounds do I have for my service pistol and my smart gun?
Let's say 2 for each.
Good.
I've got one for the pulse rifle, one for the grenade launcher, and one for the service pistol.
All right, you can have the one for the pulse rifle.
I had listed as zeros there, Chris.
We'll say that everybody can. You're in operations here, so you can resupply. Everybody can grab like 2 clips for their weapons.
Ooh, I'll have 2 clips for each.
Yep.
So that's 2 additional
Yep.
Yep.
for everything?
Yep.
Sweet.
But you guys kind of hunker down for a minute, just every time there's a noise or every time there's like a sound, everybody is on there. So you don't really rest during this time because you're just constantly on edge.
Silva smokes
Yeah.
a lot.
But after like about an hour or so, the lights come on, and you can hear that like low level hum of devices happening, and you know that the reactor has come fully on board.
Is there a connection for my PDAT?
Can I get rid of any stress?
You would not be able to get rid of any stress. You can get rid of, well, let's say 2 stress.
Yeah, because there's at least time to use signature item chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than nothing.
Yeah, but yeah, does my PDAT get a connection?
Yes.
All right, just coming back online. Paulo's logging on.
All right, then we just need to.
You will notice that hammer is kind of glancing in a very menacing way towards Mason. Can't believe you fucking made it. He's muttering to himself.
Mason flips him the bird.
Hammer,
Yeah,
get up. We got a bug
good.
hunt to do on our way to Apollo.
Yeah. I'm ready. Harbor's up with the smart gun and just marches out the door.
Glad to see him in the front.
Definitely first.
Don't
I
trust
thought
him
I
not
was
shooting me in the
fucking
back.
crazy.
Hammer's seen some shit.
Time to go hunting.
He's
I
gonna
think
get
we've
everybody
all
killed.
seen some shit there, Captain.
Well, if Hammer's going down, he's gonna take a fuck ton of them with him.
Going down.
That's fine with me.
Make
But
sure
let's
he's
not go down.
I will kill all of them.
All right, so you guys make your way to the Apollo mainframe. It's operational now that there's power. You can quite easily find that the climber car for the space elevator is on sublevel 3, and there's no, like, the controls are inside the climber car. It's not a remote activated sort of thing. But from here, you can open the doors to access sublevel 3. There's also the option to unlock the clamps for the climber car, and to retract the doors so that it can actually start the ascent. You can also find that the nuclear weapons are on level 2 in the armory. Or sorry, sub level 2 in the armory, specifically in the nuclear storage.
I don't know where did you guys come from?
Where did I
Are you
come from?
outside the base or have you been here the whole time?
You guys would have come from outside when shit started happening.
Okay.
You were out trying to track down other leads on the deserters when shit fell apart.
Well, we started up the reactor. But sub level 2's fucking crawling with those things. Something about the heat. They fucking loved it. They had like a whole fucking nest in the maintenance area, and there was a bunch of them warming themselves by the reactor. So if we gotta go to 2, like, be careful. It's bad place down there.
Well, bright side is nukes are on the other ass end of it, but still good warning.
Well, they came out. I put a fucking underslug grenade in there, blew one of them to hell, and they seemed to retreat into the tunnels, the connecting tunnels down there, so they can come out anywhere. Still, hey, I'm giving you the warning. I'm not backing out, and I'm not shrinking my duty. Just, if you're going down there, just be ready.
We're gonna go down because we're gonna ash this place.
You know, you might just be an officer worth saluting.
You get through this shit, and you might have a spot in the Sin Eaters.
Alright, let's get our other people and let's go.
Yeah, let's unlock this shit. Can we disable the clamps at the climber car, or do we have to do it from here?
Either or.
Because I would prefer to hold off until we've secured the climber car for that part of it.
Yeah, you can do it either way.
Yeah, so opening our access and getting it so we can use it. But not let it, the queen take the elevator up while we're still scrambling around down here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that would be a...
While you're having this entire conference, Hammer is kind of leaning his smart gun over his shoulder and has picked out the knife and is kind of just letting the blade go over the palm of his hand. He looks very eager to use it.
And that thing's not going to do you much good. You might as well shave.
I beg to differ. It's going to do a ton of good. Or rather, a ton of bad to some fucking bugs.
You know they bleed
You
fucking
need
acid, right?
medication.
One of those things exploded in the middle of the office room of the Colonial Marshals. And I got to see what it does up close to unprotected human skin.
Yeah. Maybe to the weak. The strong will survive.
Maybe therapy. In addition to medication.
This is all therapy I need. Keep stroking the knife.
Alright, if the honeymoon's over with you and Blady McBlade there, can we get the fuck going here?
Anytime.
Silva, you lead the way.
Oh, you're walking ahead of me, buddy.
I thought you were the fucking point man, Hammer. I thought that's what you lived for.
I am not walking behind you. Not a chance.
Are we going out the door?
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna go downstairs.
Okay.
All right. So, where are you guys heading to?
Well, nuke storage is in the east wing, so going down on the east side's probably a little quick.
Okay, gotcha.
I do have the smart gun at the ready, just for reference.
Yep. All right. So you guys are making your way down to sub-level 2 for the nuke storage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. You guys managed to pull up a map from Apollo, so you don't have to worry too much about things now.
Ah, good. My PDAT doing its job.
That's it.
Exactly.
One part of me worries about the low ammo I'm carrying. Another part of me knows that that's not necessarily the best use for me in combat.
So you guys very carefully make your way down. Again, checking room to room, but these rooms, much like the first level of Fort Nebraska, anything that looks like it might have been of import was just torched. No finesse to it or anything.
Well, that's one way to prevent intel from getting out of hands.
We're gonna nuke it anyway, right?
Yeah, but I'd prefer to know which brass I'm bringing this ivory tower down on the head of.
All right. So elevator time. I don't. Yeah.
So yeah,
I have a piece of equipment I'm not familiar with. Sorry.
okay,
How can I get a description of it?
sure.
The detection kit?
Yeah, it's to detect chemical, energy, radiation, and biologicals. It's like a combination Geiger kit, chemical air analysis, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Oh, you're UN, you're the UN
That could be-
representative.
Is that something that can be left running, or is it something that has to be used at a specific time?
You usually use it when you're testing something to see if it's radioactive or poses a danger.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
All the tokens are still on the other side. All right, so which way?
Okay. So you guys, following the map, you can easily make your way to the ammo depot and the nuclear storage. There is all manner of ammunition here: explosives, missiles. There's lockers for smaller, like small arms ammo. Like this is like the ammo depot for the entire Marines Corps that was stationed here at Fort Nebraska.
Well, I'm already kind of loaded up with stuff.
Me too.
Oh, I'll definitely top up.
You do, as you kind of make your way through this room, a couple of things kind of draw your attention. One, there are 9 Marine bodies here that have been crushed.
Oh, look alive.
Crushed.
Crushed.
Gonna get out the movement.
That's not how they work.
Totally is.
Gonna get out the motion tracker.
Give me an observation check.
It doesn't roll when I click it, but
I just saw Hammer's empathy. That's bad. Oh dear.
Hey, nothing on the motion tracker. But since you rolled so well on your observation, the reason you don't pick up anything on your motion tracker is as you're kind of scanning the room, you do see this very, very large xenomorph kind of just hiding. It doesn't seem to notice you, but it is significantly larger than the ones that you've encountered before.
God damn it.
Z kind of gives a does hand signals and gestures over at that, and then
It is,
slowly
it
backs
is-
up to the group.
It is roughly 3 meters tall at the shoulder.
Jesus.
God, what's it with 3 meters lately?
and it seems to be more quadrupedal. And the what you can see, kind of the head has this kind of massive chitinous like skull plate that looks like it protects its head immensely.
You get a fucking battering ram.
God damn it. Why are you doing this to me, Chris? I love it. Okay.
Well, I don't think we'll be able to do anything with the nuke, so I think we might have to light this fucker up.
I'm thinking about if I should. How stupid am I right now? That's the question. Because he
Hammer's
isn't
a nut job.
stupid. Yeah, I mean, nut job in a way, yes. Stupid, not necessarily.
Depends on who you ask.
Exactly. God damn it. Yeah, well.
Mason, though, is going to be taking aim with her pulse rifle.
The other thing that you notice, Mason, your radiation detection, it is ticking.
Okay.
You're
Since
in
it
the
failed the
nuclear
withdrawal.
storage room. I'm not overly shocked. Should, however, this room be completely, like, locked down?
Sorry, what was that?
Should this room be locked down? I mean, we are in the nuclear storage room. Should there be anything being detected in here, or should everything be shielded well enough that it isn't?
Everything should be shielded well enough.
I don't think you're detecting the nukes.
While Mason is pulling out the gun,
Pulling
Hammer
out. They're at the ready, buddy.
Hammer will in fact put down the smart gun and draw the knife.
Jesus.
You're mine, fucker.
Stupid.
Oh,
none
for
of
fuck's sakes, light that fucking thing up before it eats Hammer alive.
Is this when we're rolling initiative?
Debating.
I'm rolling
Chris,
command to
none of
give
the
people
nuclear
dice.
storage- None
Okay.
of the nuclear storage looks damaged.
As you look around, it does look like some of the acid blood has seeped through.
Okay.
So anyone who does engage in lighting it up will have +2 on their shooting
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
as giving orders.
Nothing for the gunfight, huh? Or the knife fight?
Oh fuck no, that's dumb as shit. And Hammer can clearly hear me saying, light that fucker up before dumbass gets toe to toe.
Yep.
I will get everybody to give me or mobility checks.
Not a problem.
Do we get the bonus on the mobility check?
No, it's specifically for combat.
Okay.
Do I get a stress point for seeing that thing?
Not yet, but you're about to.
Okay.
Right. So as you guys are debating what to do and lining up shots, and Silva gives some orders, this thing kind of uncurls from where it was hiding, and just kind of like looks at you and kind of lowers its head in a very threatening manner. And
Yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong.
No, Hammer. You'll be gone so
Yeah.
soon.
No, right? Oh, and I rolled just like Dante. Yeah, that's the kind of initiative we want. It kind of makes sense in a way.
Well, at least Hammer's the closest one to it.
all right, Silva is up first. Normally there shouldn't be ties in the alien game, but I'll let PCs go first. This thing is basically uncurling itself and bringing itself to kind of its full height. And like I said, it's primarily quadrupedal, and 3 meters at the shoulder.
That's huge. It's like fighting a horse. We're fighting a horse alien.
And it's to the north of us in the area that we can see past just the sign of storage here. Just because there's no token on my map.
Where? Oh,
Oh,
down
never
there.
mind. It's down there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel so bad. Unfortunately, Mason's closer than the rest of us.
I thought Hammer was going over to it.
Yeah,
I wasn't worried about Hammer shooting me in the back because he's stupid enough to be using a knife against this thing. So I felt okay with taking a couple of steps forward.
okay, fair enough. Then I'm probably still there.
Yeah, so Silva will give that order that we're rolled for to light the fucker up, and follow suit himself or herself.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Hammer's only thinking now is, fucking kill stealers.
well, if you pick up your smart gun and kill it, you win.
But he already got the knife out.
Exactly.
He's been bragging so long about how he's going to take this thing in a knife fight. He has to do it now.
Yep. I have to do it now, and of course the first alien we encounter is the big monster alien. Well, it's not an auto kill.
So this thing moves forward on Mason.
Ruptured jugular, though. Oh.
Chomps down for 2 damage, but you do get to roll your armor.
Sorry, I'm not used to having armor. What am I rolling?
On your general sheet, click your armor. Okay. So that's going to stop one of the two. If you spend a story point, then it will stop all of the damage.
Sure, because I might as well. I mean, Chappie's head's not going anywhere.
Z, you're up.
Zmievsky.
Yeah, we're gonna control burst at this thing. So take an aim.
Okay.
Nice.
And,
Enjoy your 4 extra dice.
Exactly.
yep.
Wow.
That's like the worst roll ever. Almost.
No,
Can I
there's
push it.
You can.
What does pushing do again?
It adds another stress.
Yeah, adds the stress, but re-rolls everything that wasn't a success or a 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go.
You have 4 successes following the push.
4.
Yes.
Oh,
'cause
it was
it-
another 3. Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
Because in Forbidden
It-
Land, it keeps the original dice there, so you...
Yeah. For whatever reason, the alien one they did.
Armor roll! Oh my
It
god!
has
it's
18
9
armor. Holy shit. Because remember, armor piercing.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's horrifying.
But 4 damage gets through on it.
And you know, this is exactly the kind of
Uh,
creature you want to fight with a knife.
5 damage got through on it.
It is base 2.
Yeah, exactly.
3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
Yeah, well, the 1 is a hit, and then the other 2 are damage.
No, he got 4 successes.
Oh, he did get 4 successes, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 5 damage. All right. So you do open fire. You do land some damage on it. The acid spray, though, catches Mason.
No.
Roll armor.
Yeah, roll that armor.
So you're going to take 3 damage.
That's gotta hurt.
You're not dead though.
No, I'm just down to 1 health.
Ugh,
Don't worry,
Gross.
you still have time to GTFO back from it and let Hammer kill it with the knife.
exactly.
Okay, Mason, you're up.
Yeah, I'm scrambling back away from this thing.
Yeah, as this acid is like eating through your armor.
Yes. I am backtracking. Am I able to shoot while I'm backing away from this thing?
Yes, you can't aim or anything, but it's a mobility check to move away from it.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you do manage to back up from it.
But you still get those extra 2 dice for shooting it.
Yep.
So you right-click the weapons for that.
Yep, I have 2 talents here.
I have 2 talents as well.
Not making a panic roll, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Was that with the extra dice or just a straight roll?
That was the clicking on the weapon.
So you didn't right-click it to add the extra 2 dice then?
No.
No, just roll 2d6.
We want the extra 6s.
Okay, how do I roll that in this game again?
/R space 2d6.
Yep. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh well.
But still,
It totaled 6.
Woo, 3 damage.
Right.
Don't forget to move your token because you're no longer making out with them.
So yeah, so Mason backs up and brings the pulse rifle up, fires like a short burst into it. This thing is absorbing a lot of punishment and still standing.
Get it, Hammer.
We come to the epic end. Yeah, bye, Hammer. We barely got to know you. I'll step in close and attack it with a knife. I'll push that roll.
4 successes.
No, 3. Oh, 4 successes in total. I actually do. And it's what is damage is 2 for the knife?
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, I do 4 points of damage with a knife. That's pretty epic.
You do 5. It's 2 plus 3.
Indeed.
So it's
You do 3.
18 points. I do 3. Hammer's just coming in there and just jamming in the knife between some
God.
carapace scales. Who's the master now?
And then you start melting.
I start melting.
3 points of acid splash damage.
You want to roll that armor and fail? There you go.
Yep, I failed. And then I start melting. And he's just screaming more while he's melting. That's the best you got, huh? That's the best you got. I'm guessing it's a.
Well, I was about to ask Chris if the 2 riflemen were still with us.
Oh, that's true. They would be with you.
Please make Hammer survive, because it's gonna be pathetic if he dies so fast. It's a funny character, I have to say.
Okay, first one does hit, but probably gets absorbed.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's 9 damage. Yep.
You know what? I'll push that one on the second one just because.
Oh, so all that damage on the second one goes through.
Yeah, all 4 of it.
And we get a stress.
Yep.
And the
I'm not gonna let those 2 extra dice go to waste. Thanks, Hammer.
Oh, that was me. That's great. Oh, it was so close to 3. It was so close to 3 soaking. Did you see that?
All I saw was 1 soak.
Which means that I'm actually still standing because it was I had 6 health to start with. I have 1 point left.
Oof.
And then the charge attack goes off.
I gotta find it. Target has to make a mobility roll.
Indeed, I can do that.
As it basically brings its entire, like, it kind of rears back on, like, 2 of its legs.
Well,
But it succeeds. I have an interesting talent here, though. Instead of panicking in the fate of mortal danger, you can turn your fear into aggression and use it as a weapon against your enemy. You can trigger the overkill effect when you make a panic roll. I'm gonna make a panic roll now, obviously. Okay, that's okay. I'm fine. I don't
can't
need
trigger
to-
the overkill.
No, it's
I don't.
if your panic roll is, I think it's 11 or higher, it's the one where you start getting bad things, then you can trigger overkill.
Fair enough.
I-
Can
I'm
we
not gonna
really
live that
call it-
long.
Can we really call it Hammer keeping it together? Because quite frankly, he didn't seem to have it together even before this thing showed up.
He's keeping what he has
Well,
in the tiny picnic basket he
Oh.
still has.
it's the
That
hammer and
makes
bell
far
curve.
more
It's the
sense.
hammer bell curve.
We're grading on a bell curve. We're doomed.
All right. So yeah.
So you're not crushed.
So yeah. So it rears back on, like, its 2 hind legs and brings its entire weight down, and you just manage to time it right just to get out of the way. But yeah, that would have been probably
You fall flat and are +1 stress.
Oh, I fall flat and I have +1 stress? That's
Yep.
okay. You know what happens when I get more stress? I get more deadly.
Silva
Are you gonna
is
pull out another knife? You're just a little switchblade or something?
Yeah, I guess my knife.
All right,
must be melted at
Marines.
this point.
Fire discipline, knife discipline, whatever it takes to take this fucking thing down. I want this thing wiped off this rock. I will push that.
Yeah, we're all pushing everything right now.
3 extra dice for combat rolls, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, all combat rolls this time.
Yeah,
I love it. 3.
and then I'll use my slow action to shoot. Of course, empty a clip. Oh my god, I contributed.
You
And not
did.
just by boosting people.
I'm amazed at the armor rolls. We're right back to classic armor rolls, if you will.
And now the acid splash.
Yeah.
Well, he
Now
got
I
out of the
die.
way.
Oh my god!
I would argue that he got out of the way of the charge attack. He's just thrown. He's not engaged.
that is true. He's no longer engaged.
So there was a lot of acid that came out of that one shot.
I'm like there.
Yeah, you basically like backed up a little bit as it brought its front claws down.
Fair enough. Yeah, it was a mobility roll. Okay.
Yeah,
I see what you mean.
yeah.
Which is nice because that means the hammer survives yet another few seconds.
What? Two left?
It had exactly 2 left. Silva's barking out commands, and you guys see this thing like bring its full weight down on like where Hammer was, and then again where Hammer was. As Silva sprays it, this acid spray like just like melts through the floor. Like if you're looking for a way into sub-level 3, there is now a way into sub-level 3.
I like this. We have a plan.
But then it is all eerily quiet.
Yeah, this was the alpha beast. It's not.
And yes, this thing is much larger than the.
We need to get moving.
Is my knife still a thing? Did it melt?
Your knife is quite melted.
I
Grab
figured
your
it was-
smart gun. Let's go.
It's a thing. It's just not a knife anymore.
It's a pommel that he can keep as a keepsake.
I'm gonna delete my knife because it's dead now.
Hammer has a new signature weapon, the pommel that used to be his knife.
Exactly. Hammer's just standing there. Ah, I'm still standing, you bastards! Ah! And he's just gritting through the pain because he's obviously in a lot of pain.
All right.
Walk
well,
over to the
let's-
smart gun and picks it up.
Understand how you're still alive.
He's-
Why?
He's still alive because we did our
sake.
job.
The superior being.
How do we
Jesus.
hook up one of these nukes to explode?
Okay. So I need whoever is best can give me a Comtech roll.
Not it.
Not it.
Wits of 4, no comtech skill.
Wits of 3, no combat, no contact skill.
Comtech skill?
I could order you to do it.
What's Comtech? I have a big gun.
Or we
What's
also get
recent
a
sympathy?
+1 from Chappie.
Yes, actually, Chaplain can make the roll since it doesn't actually require having a physical body.
Oh, good. I'll command the chaplain unit to do it.
Has
There we
someone
go.
been carrying Kaplan's head along?
Yeah, wheeling utility lady.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so have an
Find a
extra
spreadsheet.
die there, Chappie.
God. So how do I do that again?
You right click on the skill.
Okay. And base modifier.
+1, so it's just 1.
Okay.
What? Nice.
Wow.
All right, so Chaplain, you know that it's going to take. You're going to want to set like a timer on these nukes for at least 6 hours. Basically, time to secure the cable, the car, and then to make the ascent, and then to decouple at the top.
Chappie will advise of all of that. You might want to set it for 7, given how our day's going so far.
6.5. If we're not out of here by then, we're already fucked.
Does Mason have a knife?
Mason doesn't like you, man.
You
Mason will
wish
probably
you
give you a knife if she has one.
give him a knife if I can give it to him in the back. No, wait. In the front. Definitely in the front. Yes, she does have a knife. No, she would not give it to him at all. Unless he asked nicely. If he
grab
can
a knife
manage to
from
ask
here.
nicely.
We're in an armory. Grab a knife.
We're in an armory. I'll grab a knife.
Not,
Dumbass.
not a problem at all.
The knife rack is conspicuously full of knives, despite all the dead work.
Is there
Remove
any
the knife from my
medical
inventory?
Is there any medical equipment here at all? I would love to get my health up a bit from one.
There's not here, no.
Okay.
So, who is going to set the timers on the nuke? That is going to be a heavy machinery check.
Did you put a new knife in my inventory when you have the time, Chris?
I can, but it's only going to be with 4. I don't
It's more
have
than
it
my
skilled.
3.
I literally
else?
just
Heavy
need a
machinery?
line
I
of
do
strength.
4.
Thank you.
So there's 2 4s. Does Hammer have heavy machinery?
Heavy machine. Yes. No, not much. But hammer is strong.
Okay, order Hammer to do it.
All right.
Come on, prove you're the
Superior species.
species.
Exactly. Am I getting bonuses from
Have 2 more dice.
2 more dice?
As Silva's taking a smoke break.
There we go.
Z
Fine.
flexing a belt.
Okay. All right. So it takes like 5-10 minutes to get the nuke set up. During that time, everybody does recover 1 health.
Needed that.
Yeah, you and me both.
Do we
Any
lose
stress
any-
recovery for my signature item, smoke break?
Sure.
Do I need to replace the armor I'm wearing or anything like that?
The armor rating, those of you that took Acid Splash, yes, you will need to repair your armor, but there's plenty of it here.
Yeah.
Excellent. I will change into a fresh set of armor. Wow, this is drippy and disgusting. And it
Did
smells
we
weird.
did we lose some stress down here?
You can interact with your signature weapon to do so.
Okay, I did. Because he is stress balling a belt with a whole bunch of metal studs on it.
Trying to figure out
His
why.
go-to in a fist fight.
I don't know why our
Okay, I'll
Twitch is showing the previous map.
I don't know if anyone will notice when Hammer brings out something from his backpack and basically jams it into his arm. Does that remove all the stress?
Nope, just 1.
Okay.
Sorry. Hammer's doing what?
He injected himself with something.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you have the timer set on the nukes for 6.5 hours, and you know that it is at least 5 hours for the climber to ascend.
Which means that we have to move.
Yep.
But it also means that I technically didn't kill that thing, because other people did. Damn it. Now, are we going to go down through the hole? in the floor, or are we going to go up to the elevators?
I'm in
don't
favor
know.
of using the
Sorry.
elevators now that we have them running.
I don't know how stable that thing around the hole is going to be. Oh, we lost B.
Oh. Not what I heard. Sure, it'll be back in a moment.
Oh, well, I'm gonna just very quickly do an F5 here on Foundry to see if it'll. For some reason, it's still showing the old map on Twitch, and I don't know why.
Huh.
Hopefully, B will be back.
Yeah, you should be.
All right, well, while we wait for him, you guys are going to make your way to sub-level 3 via safe and secure elevators as opposed to sketchy-looking melted hole in the floor?
Well, I mean, Hammer can do what he wants, but Mason's taking the elevator.
Yeah, it doesn't look very OSHA compliant.
It is perhaps a little on the sketchy side.
So we're going elevators.
All right, so Eckford will basically lead you, and the only way to access sub-level 3 is from up from level 2 where the mainframe is. There's an access elevator there, but she will lead you through the proper
Oh
way.
my fucking god! That was bad timing.
Welcome back.
Yes, someone may have accidentally unplugged the router trying to plug something else in.
Ah,
So what'd I miss?
No, nothing much.
We decided to take the elevator.
Yep.
That seems like a silly idea.
yeah. Eckford will show you the proper way to get to the sub-level 3. It's like, okay, so we don't need the med lab anymore for your friend, right?
No, but if there's any data in there that we could use.
Yeah, no, I already scrubbed all the computers. I mean, the med labs aren't on the way to the climber car, so you're the ones leading us out of this.
I don't see anything down here.
I wouldn't mind
Two
some
hammer
patching
tokens
up, but
and no Zvievsky.
Is there any meds or shit we can use in the lab?
Oh, there's probably med kits and some various pharmaceuticals and the like. Nothing's going to be terribly useful, but
I'm fine with
Use
this.
I was to say I got shot up people here.
If there's a med kit between us and the way off this place, I will take that instead. I don't care where the medical assistance is coming from. I would just like a little bit.
Hey, Chris, I don't see any map or anything.
Yeah, he's got duplicates of Hammer down here, I think.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So she does lead you around into the med lab. I'm not going to have you guys like move all over the map here. She's
Yeah.
leading you, so that's fine.
She knows where she's going.
She does know exactly where she's going. So in the med lab, there are some. She doesn't pay any attention at all to the strapped down corpse that is gagged, that has like a hole exploded out of his chest with his ribs bent outwards. And instead, she just goes right to the cabinets and starts basically rifling through and going, "Yep, what are you looking for? We got some Napoleon. We got some X-Stims. So I don't know
That
what's
is not the medication you need.
Give me some of those.
That is not
Extends.
the medication you need. You need sedatives.
Buckwell, give me some of those.
Stand down, Hammer.
I believe I can use here a strength roll to convince the person in question to give me some of those.
I will shoot you. I have commanded you to stand down.
Okay. I'll stand down. When that hand goes down towards the gun, I will stand down.
So yeah, you get the feeling very quickly that everybody's nerves are a little bit on edge.
No edges here.
But yeah, she grabs like a variety of pharmaceuticals. She's like, okay. And again, paying no attention at all to the body that's strapped to the table here.
Yeah.
I would.
Anyone who looks towards Silva as we head out and there's been zero reaction to the corpse, you see the sign of a decision being made in the eyes of someone who has killed more than a few people.
Interesting.
Mason looks over at him, nods.
Oh, in the med lab too, she will also grab like a duffel bag and toss it over, probably to Z actually, since Z is the only one of the remaining group that she actually made the deal with.
I totally forgot that her money was in the lab.
Right.
She's like, I told you that I get me off and I'll take care of you. So this is yours.
Well, all right.
All right.
Let's roll.
So she starts leading you up towards the basically. Let me see. Nope. She leads you down this way. Through some doors, through a containment stage, and it looks like there's been like a lot of gunfire and fire here, and you do see several dead Marines here, there, and everywhere, including what looks like Major Hatfield, or at least somebody wielding Major Hatfield's Marine sword, and a bunch of dead xenomorphs kicking around here as well. Obviously, there was some sort of last stand type battle down here.
Z's gonna take a actual moment and go to Hatfield's body and kind of, just put it in a little bit more of a dignified position.
While you're there, Private, if you can collect dog tags, just to be remembered for the stand.
Yeah, he'll collect dog tag. One each from all of them.
This doctor-ish woman, she doesn't seem to be reacting at all to the dead xenomorphs, does she?
She does not.
Okay.
Where is everybody?
Mason's
Oh, we went
looking
all the way
over
down the hall.
down south.
Okay.
Mason's gonna look over at Silva until she catches Silva's eye, and then kind of glance over at this doctor. Raise an eyebrow,
Silva
Silva?
casually puts her primary hand on the sidearm on her hip and taps the side of it.
Mason nods, does the same.
I kind of like where this is going. Hammer seems completely oblivious to all of this, and he's just kind of watching the corners, the ceiling, air ducts, any sign of aliens coming.
Well, I mean, to the casual observer, it's like I'm waiting patiently, tapping a gun while I'm
Yeah.
holding the rifle with my non-trigger hand.
Yeah, he's just not even paying attention to them at all.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I'm shocked. Hammer's not paying attention.
In the meantime, Eckfort's like, nuclear weapons going to go off soon.
Yep, we're moving.
Got the last of the dog tags.
We gave ourselves a little extra time for stuff like this.
All right. So she starts leading you down this large corridor, and as you make your way down the corridor, this corridor is just the walls, the ceiling, the floor. It's all made of that sculpted resin, just riddled with gaping holes, and like it is muggy. It is warm. It's sticky. But up ahead, you do see the open outer hatch to the space elevator lying there, with the inner cargo hatch slightly ajar.
Look alive. This place crawls.
Yep, pulling out that pulse rifle again.
Let's get the
And I'm
the
gonna
motion
need,
tracker.
I'm gonna need everybody to give me mobility checks.
Dang it.
Nope.
We'll push mine.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get up to the.
That didn't work at all.
I haven't had a chance to push. How do I do that?
There's a push button on your roll that you can just push.
The big green button that says push.
Chris,
Yeah.
did I have to roll
Oh,
stress for the what do you call them, the motion detector,
No.
or is it just that just kills a power?
That just kills the power.
All right, so we're down one power on the.
Yeah, and you can turn off that panic condition.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you make your way down this corridor, you do get pings from down the corridor. 4 of them.
Four is a lot.
We got
Wow.
movement.
Look alive. Everyone, guns up, guns ready.
Movement. X meters down.
Always.
Smart gun is on.
There. And I have the rifleman's page open too.
So as you make your way down this corridor into the loading dock,
Don't forget to turn your panic off, see?
this is a very large 6-meter tall cargo bay. It's a ladder by the door that leads up to a catwalk situated 3 meters above the floor, and then another ladder to the next level.
It should be turned off.
Yeah, I'm still seeing the ghost on your head.
I know. I'm like,
If you go into the there's like a setting thing on the right. If you right click the token,
yeah.
and let's see now, it's the little assign status effect, the upper right on the right side, and that's where you can click it.
Yes.
Yep.
When we were in the med lab, was I able to find anything else to help me increase my health rating? Or my
No.
Sadly, sadly, there's no actual healing stuff without going into the auto dock or resting and stuff.
gotcha.
Yeah. Alright.
These mortal human bodies, they're so frail.
But hey, we've got some nap relief, which will be very important very shortly.
So the air here is positively fetid. The cargo bay floor is covered with ropey tendrils and shattered storage units peppered with large leathery bulbs. Squat, blind albino aliens scurry to and from, regurgitating resin and smearing it across the walls. Some of them scuttle up the sculpted surfaces, hopping across the meter-thick secreted strands that stretch above and to the center of the bay. Suspended there is a nightmare. Curled up on a massive translucent sack is a tall and gangly ebon monster. Its person-sized black-blue head crest dwarfing the pastry creatures crawling over it. The white creatures attend to the behemoth above, their obscene pink tongues lashing out to polish their queen's splayed crown. In return, she squeezes her bulbous ovipositor, depositing one more egg beneath her.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a fucking incinerator right now.
And we thought the former one was the boss monster.
Oh, I didn't.
Glory times.
Well, looks like we're burning our way out.
There's no way past this thing without fighting it, right? Or is there? Is there?
You can certainly try mobility checks. So just so you're aware, the climber car is currently locked in place by 4 giant clamps that are beneath the car, controlled by a central junction box. Because you do have Apollo up and running, you can basically turn it off that way. But yes, it's a matter of basically trying to sneak through this without drawing too much attention while you unclamp the cargo car and start it moving.
Okay, let's try that.
All right, people. Let's try and get past this thing before it decides we're not welcome anymore. Keep everything nice and tight, slow and steady.
So mobility rolls then.
Mobility
And
checks.
we did get a command, right? Didn't we?
Yeah, you have +1 because I got a stress check, so I could not push to give more.
Well, I succeeded. And stress. I keep it together. I'm that good.
Oh, nervous twitch.
We're all a little crazier now.
Yep.
I did say that the Naproline was going to come in handy soon.
You did.
Oh man, 2 successes to observe
Something.
anyway.
Yeah, it sees us.
Well, at the
I
very
think
least, it
it's
sees me.
everyone. Right?
It does.
We have to beat the queen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it sees us all. Nobody.
Actually, Hammer had 3.
Hammer?
Yeah, Hammer had 3. Which is kind of hilarious because Hammer's going to scream soon.
I did have 3 successes. So I'm the only one who's actually. That's a
Oh,
big.
she just blew up.
That's a big, big thing.
Oh, that token's way too large.
Yeah. We's gonna die. So
We's gonna
close
kill.
to the finish. I guess we'll be initiativizing.
Yeah, I'm just seeing how many things are here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know 4 for
Many.
sure.
Too many for sure.
Well, you know, that's what grenades are for. And knives. And I'm going to use all the weapons.
I do wish I'd brought more of an explosive loadout.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Oh, are those egg sacs?
Oh, that's gross.
That is an egg sack, isn't it?
I would definitely, I think, like to switch weapons.
Those are not egg sacs. Those are worker aliens.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not good. That's terrible.
Oh, gross.
There are
I
a
don't
large number of egg sacs around here as well.
Yeah, okay. Explosives. Lots of them.
Underslung grenade
Switch
launches.
to using my grenade launcher.
It's yeah.
All the different. Yeah, we're all gonna die now. Didn't you know?
Well, the bright side is if we do, we didn't give her the out, and the nukes are still set to go off.
This is true. I do like that part. Ah!
Pray to God.
Hammer will die in a blaze of glory.
Knock down in a blaze of glory.
Copyright struck.
Exactly.
God.
Head bite. That's all they've had.
Really? And another head bite? And who's being head bitten this time?
So one of the things just launches forward and just like drives its jaws through Eckford's face.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So she's dead.
Silva is completely okay with that.
Not be happier. Because I'm pretty sure
Saves the
Mason and Silva. Exactly. We were going to take her out anyway.
Okay.
Who is? Oh, that's.
And you see one of the other ones just kind of like seems to just take pause and kind of assess the situation in a almost intelligent manner, granting everyone +1 stress.
They're
have
monsters, animals, man. They can't think.
I have a Nerves of Steel. Can I?
That's when you make a panic roll, you roll at -2.
Okay.
Nice.
This one is going to basically skitter over towards one of your NPC Marines.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
It died, but it did no damage, thankfully.
So yeah, it basically, as it like runs towards you, it rakes its claws against itself and splays open, and the acidic blood sprays everywhere. You guys have some experience now, so you're like, oh shit, and you manage to like, you know, get yourselves out of the way of it. But it is it eviscerates itself and tries to kill you all with its acid blood. That will bring us to Hammer.
Okay. Let's
Hammer
see.
time.
We have.
I will note, just so you guys are aware, that this over here is the door into the climber cart.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lay down a suppressive fire with the incinerators and fall back and squat. No, I'm gonna throw a grenade at Queen.
Okay, I'll say the queen's far enough away that you're not going to catch anybody else.
But maybe some drones.
Yeah, maybe some drones.
Yeah. What do I roll for throwing a grenade? Oh wait, I have to activate the damn thing first.
Yep.
No. It's a hit, barely. I'm gonna push that.
Oh my god.
That didn't
You get
help
2 successes,
at all.
though.
2 successes.
But you're about to explode.
That's fine. I have overkill. This is what I'm made for.
Alright, that's a bad thing.
Yeah. Okay. So overkill. What does it do?
1 sec here. Let me double check on overkill.
It says I can turn my. You can trigger the overkill effect when you make a panic roll. So this is.
Yep, this is a panic roll.
Yeah.
So, overkill. Basically, it lets you replace the effect of a panic roll of 11 or higher.
Ah, this is not 11 or higher. This is 9.
Great. And triggering basically means you will keep going until you have killed all the enemies.
Okay, berserk. In other words. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, it does not apply right now because I did not roll above 11.
Yeah.
I dropped something. I guess How many grenades did I have? I had 4. So
Yeah.
now I have 3, and I'm gonna drop the other ones on the ground.
Yeah, so like as you're pulling one off of your belt to throw, you're just going to fumble and drop the other 3 there on the ground.
Exactly.
But you do throw your grenade.
Yep.
And you hit the queen.
For 10.
Not quite. The damage for a grenade, it's explosive damage. It's not...
Oh, so it's extra target.
but she is going to take some damage, maybe.
Die, lower species.
And now you have the undivided attention of all of them.
I'm sure I do.
Well, that lasted.
Yeah. 14.
No
Wow.
damage, though. No damage.
No damage? How do you see the damage?
It missed.
How do you see the damage, though?
And when the dice show up, that's
Yeah.
the only time I see it. Chris, actually,
Okay.
I think it's the result.
Yeah, I get the result. And if you click...
Ah.
I don't know what you guys see on your end, but if you see the attack is...
Oh,
rolled
yeah,
with it-
no.
Yeah, you can click on the die beside the 10, it'll tell you.
That's great. So no damage. They miss. Was that me? That attacked?
Yeah, that was you. You have their undivided attention, bud.
Yes. Okay, I survived the first attack.
Yeah, I hadn't clicked on that because I was worried that it would roll it.
Yeah.
The queen.
Whoa.
Well, time for you to
I'm
make a
gonna-
mobility roll.
I'm rolling a mobility.
So yeah, so the queen detaches from her egg sac, and
And
is,
just
and is going to like basically bring her weight down to bear on you.
Do my existing.
oh,
okay.
that's great, but I do succeed.
Wow.
Yeah. He's going to go down in a blaze of glory. I'm just.
There's your overkill.
There's my overkill. Does that mean that I go berserk now and I have to kill everyone?
Yeah, it means you will not snap out of it until all enemies within line of sight are broken. It does mean everybody else makes a panic attack as well, though.
A panic roll?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Anita, if you right click, you should be able to put in your -2 modifier for your.
Out comes the knife.
Anita, you need to make a panic roll.
I mean, it's going to be very fitting for Hammer to die with, um,
And I have
with the knife in hand.
yeah. So if you right click, you should be able to put in a -2 modifier for your talent.
okay. I haven't had to make a panic roll before. Where am I doing
Because,
this?
top of your sheet,
Okay.
the stress button. You click stress.
Okay. And then I just add a 2 in there.
Right click,
Minus.
right click, and then where it says stress modifier, put -2.
Oh, -2.
Oh wow.
Here we go.
So, Z had the pulse rifle and the motion tracker.
Oh, is he dead?
No, he
No.
drops item.
No.
Okay.
We'll say you, for now you drop the motion detector.
It's no more use. That thing's coming at you. Yeah.
Here comes the soldier. Now I die.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh dear.
that looks nasty.
So basically,
That's 2.
Yeah. That's 3 points of damage, isn't it?
3 damage.
And armor piercing.
Yeah.
And armor piercing, which means that. How do I have my? I just put it down
If you
to 3.
right click it, I think you just subtract. You just make it a.
Okay.
Yep. Right click and put in the modifier to have it.
Yeah, that didn't work. So 3 points of damage, you said?
Yep.
No. 3 points.
3
Dang
points.
it. That's a crit on me. I'm down to 0.
And Brocon.
Stir species and no, really.
Well, let's see. You sprained your
Sprained
ankle.
ankle. That's not too bad. -2 mobility.
So yeah, so you guys see Hammer go down underneath this, just like rending claws and tail and.
Yep. And he's screaming that he will kill them all.
That rifleman, well, oh, they have grenades as well. Unfortunately, they're among us now. Well, since they're among us, they won't actually activate their grenades and start throwing them. That they'll shoot the queen. So that'll be 3 getting through after my push.
Okay. Alright, so the queen has taken some damage now.
That one will follow suit.
It's,
What do you mean the queen is taking some damage now? The queen has been taking damage.
Yep. She actually shows like she has a little bit of damage.
Oh,
wow.
well, that makes that 4 down to a lovely 1.
Yep.
Lots of armor there.
Okay.
No one should be surprised.
This worker.
Like, I'm right here. I'm also down.
is going to basically just move forward and basically like it's listening for orders. Everybody gains +1 stress.
Seven stress.
That one.
Capture for the hive. Who's being attacked? Is it me?
So yeah, you are the closest.
Well, I can't do anything against this.
Well, your armor might still soak.
Right. It does 2 points of damage. Is this armor piercing?
No.
Oh, look at that armor roll. Boom, solid.
Okay. So it brings the tail around in like this arcing strike, but strikes your chest plate. This one looks like Z is the closest. Oh. So it is just going to move forward and wait for orders. And increase everybody's stress by 1.
Again?
Uh-huh.
My stress is high now. But maybe it doesn't matter. Because I will fight until I die, which I am doing.
And the queen.
There's just no way to survive this. Which is as it should be.
Reroll for Praetorian or Queen.
Tail spike. So that is a tail spike against Silva.
Oh, but I haven't shot it. Oh well. Oof.
So it's
Wow.
only 1 damage, but it is armor piercing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just read the rest of the effect.
Yep.
Oh, man. I guess.
I will spend my story point.
Okay.
Yes, that's a good idea because it was it was just the 1 damage, wasn't it?
It
Yeah.
was just the 1.
So yeah, this is a good point to use the story point.
Silva. These things are closing in on you guys quickly and overrunning your position.
Yep.
Well, the first thing Sylva do will jab herself with her nap relief.
Okay.
Did you get one for everyone?
Yes, we did. And, oh, fuck. The state of this is like, book it, Marines. Let's get the fuck out of here. Which unfortunately means I can't move because that's my two actions.
Okay.
But everyone will have +2 dice for their mobility to get the fuck away from things.
Woo. Actually, a good idea. Oh, what was that?
You again?
Yep, you're still the closest to it.
Oh, it's attacking me?
Yeah, go for that soak again.
Because any damage pulls its punch only 1 point, and the paralyzing venom takes effect. Okay, armor first.
Oh,
Success. Was that
so
enough?
it does 1
No.
damage. No, it had a lot.
Yeah, it had a lot of successes.
Did
So it does that one. So I must make a stamina roll, and the number is the rounds they can stay up, then they fall unconscious. Ooh.
yeah.
With a shot of adrenaline, which I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna be dragged away to the egg chamber. Not that it matters that much, because I am already knocked out. But that's a good roll. 3 rounds.
But even with that, doesn't that make another crit roll?
It does.
Oh, right. So I have to roll a crit. Where do I roll crit? Oh, you can roll.
Yep.
On your character sheet, top in general.
Oh, right. There you go.
Busted kneecap.
Busted kneecap. Yeah, I found the button just when you rolled.
Who is closest now? They're not worried about Hammer anymore since he is paralyzed and about to be egged.
No, exactly. Yeah, he's not technically paralyzed yet, but he is out of the fight because of the pain.
Yeah.
He's lying there screaming, "Oh, you bastards! I'll kill you all!" While he's just clutching his.
Well, that's damage 2 armor
Right.
piercing.
Yeah. And that's going to be on Z.
Okay. Sorry. Why is it not letting me make any adjustments to my armor?
Just go to the top page and right click on the armor check.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I only get the acid splash, I just went and permanently dropped it. Well, that's one off.
Yep, so you take 1 damage.
Yevsky's still standing. Come on, you have the record here of living longest. Make it through. Make it to the elevator and tell the tale of our bravery. That's your job now.
Bravery? Is that what we're calling it?
Z is up. If you do want to make a mobility check to book it, you do get +2 dice from Silva.
All right. And was that in order to pull back or to run forward?
It was get our asses out of here.
Yeah.
And you can take your nap relief before you do that, by the way.
All right, so we'll take the nap relief.
Okay.
So that eliminates all the stress.
Yes.
Howdy.
And then we're going to mobility back.
Are you going back or are you going forward into the cable car?
I said the car because that's our only escape.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, we're going to go through.
Okay.
So, yeah, mobility.
I'll keep them busy.
I get +2 on that.
Nowhere to fly. If the rest of us get on the other side and they're still like swarming you, we're grenading your corpse.
All right.
You can disengage and go somewhere.
How far can I go?
Running, you can get into the cable car.
Okay. So is that over here?
That is, yep, exactly right there. This worker sees you running by and is going to maybe come after you. Nope.
Nope.
It is not. It's just going to watch and wait and stress people out.
Mm-hmm.
Mason.
Yeah, Mason's gonna book it. She was ordered to do, so she will be making the run for it. And it was north?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You need a mobility roll?
Yes, I need a mobility roll.
Okay.
With your +2. Oh, you made it.
Oh, I had a +2 on that?
Yeah, you made it anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can join Z in the cable car.
All the things will start just chewing up Hammer. Though they might not, because Hammer's already being cocooned and everything.
Yep.
Ooh. Which way did that explosion come?
Let's say, does it go towards Mason or does it go towards Silva and company?
The 2 Marines with me did attack the Queen.
Yes, then it goes that way.
As much as I hate to say those words.
But it does only do 1 damage.
Yeah, and it's off the board, so that's good for us. Marine 1 takes 1, Marine 2 takes 1. That makes it easy to track.
That's true.
Silva does not.
And back around to the soldier. Soldier is going to make its way over towards one of your Marines.
Oh, I was really hoping for die for the queen.
For absolute shit for damage. 1 whole damage. No, sorry, 2 whole damage.
2 whole damage.
Dual damage. That's not good.
And that is also going to be 2 damage against the other Marine.
Oh, at least they're keeping it consistent.
At least they're consistent. Hammer is getting swarmed and
Down.
dragged
Yeah.
away.
Dragged away. Paralyzed.
I thought you could still fight.
No,
Yeah.
he's broken, so he can't make any
Broken.
rolls.
Yeah, we need someone to first aid him, but there's no good first aid in the group.
Yeah. No, he's done, as it were.
That one comes up.
Oh.
It's gonna headbutt a Marine.
Oh!
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh my god!
So close. So you needed 1 more 6.
I know! That's just like, oh god, that was so close.
Yeah. So that Marine is dead.
Well,
Oh God.
The Queen. It's gonna call the
Whoa.
guard. So
That's bad, isn't it?
well, it's gonna bring in.
well, that's I accept this.
So on the next round, there's gonna be 5 more sentries joining.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
I can accept that result
Okay.
as long as I'm there to see it.
No, there's still 1 more NPC to kill, so he may as well do
Silva
that.
might live.
Oh my god!
Assess the threat.
The one Marine guy who just saw his buddy just get his head eaten.
He's gonna aim and go full auto on the queen. He's got nothing left.
He's like, "Run, Captain! I got this."
Ish.
He was lying. He did not have this.
Yeah.
All right, so Silva's gonna have to make a panic roll.
Oh my god, I rolled tremble.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, that's agility too, just when you
Yeah.
need it.
but that is going to be 2 damage on the Queen, maybe.
Nope.
Nope. Well, that worker's right beside a Marine that he's going to try to maybe do something with. Leaps at the largest group of enemies, roars a challenge. All targets within short range must succeed at a mobility roll, be knocked off their feet, taking 1 point of damage. All targets must make an immediate panic roll.
Oh, the rifleman is done.
The rifleman is out. So he's going that away.
That worked. Silva got away.
If only that would count for my coming actions mobility check too.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. That one is going to close on Silva since Silva's still there.
So many of them.
Oh, attack for the queen.
Black.
Only 1 damage though.
Yeah. Your armor can take that. Your armor
Yeah.
can't take that.
And then the queen.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It goes twice before I do.
Yeah.
Oh, a headbite.
And it's only Silva left.
Only 2 damage on Silva.
That is...
And I spent my. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Silva is dead. So close.
Go!
Blood everywhere.
So
How many
nasty.
characters have we lost this session? We didn't lose a single one until this session, and now just everyone.
It's the climax. It's the
It is the
G1 climax.
Yes.
Okay.
Happy is
Yevsky.
technically
out of there.
still as alive as he used to be. He's just,
Yeah.
ahead.
Yevsky, fix the elevator and get out of there.
Yeah.
Live for the rest of us. Tell our tale.
So it is
Our ending.
it is going to be a Comtech roll to get the clamps released.
Do you still have the story point left?
I have. You know what? I'm going to spend a story point for that.
Yeah.
And then, are we in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then-
you guys are actually in the car. You can get up to the controls to release the clamps.
I'll spend a story point for that, and then turn around into the room,
Okay.
and we'll fire an underslung grenade launcher just in there, because I think everybody's dead.
Oh,
just-
we're way past dead, my friend.
Yeah, I just want to, like, discourage anybody from coming after us.
Gotcha.
So just, firing a grenade into the loading.
I think the biggest mistake I made was not also rigging a push detonator up for the nukes and giving you my pad.
So it's 1 for the grenade launcher. Okay, it hits, and 9d6.
Yep. So the grenade goes off and it causes like some debris and everything, kind of blows some workers out of the way. But just before the grenade goes off, you see more aliens pouring into that area from the Queen's Cry.
That's perfectly fine. Let's keep them out there.
And Mason.
Yes. Mason, a while ago, had switched to her grenade launcher.
Okay.
She would also like to fire a grenade back in there. I can't get this character sheet to do anything.
You
don't
can't
know
click
why.
on the grenade launcher.
It's not doing anything.
Is it in your inactive area?
I tried getting it to my active area earlier. Oh, there we go. Apparently it's just on a really long delay.
Do you want to fire the grenade launcher or do you want to start the car moving?
As much as the player would like to start the car moving, the character has overkill and would fire a grenade instead.
Okay.
Wait, we didn't start the car moving?
You basically
No, you release the clamp.
You release the clamps.
Overkill kicks in when you get panicked, though. It doesn't kick in when you're still fine.
She's fine. Okay. She will not fall down the same rabbit hole of kill that Hammer fell down.
Remember
and
your
she will-
orders.
He fell down a long time ago because going against an alien with a knife is completely reasonable and sound, and what every
Sure.
brave warrior would
Sure,
do, right?
worked out great for him. She will run and get the car going then,
Okay.
wherever that happens to be on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a map for the inside of the cable car.
Okay.
Give me a piloting check. Add a +2 modifier because it is pretty easy, but you are under a bit of stress.
A bit.
A bit.
It's okay. I have nerves of steel.
Nice.
There's a steal.
All right.
Already better at rolling dice than Chappie was.
Yeah.
So Z fires off a couple of grenades into that room, laying down like some covering fire. And Mason very quickly kind of gets everything, gets the engines of the climber car going, closes the doors, and you can feel this lurch as the vehicle starts to climb up the space elevator. And given the fact that it is 11:21, because believe it or not, there's actually more shit that happens after this.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh yes.
Oh dear.
That's wow. That's craziness.
He didn't expect that just getting in the elevator was the end of it.
Oh no, because come on, the queen's gotta totally catch on to the
She is
elevator and
still
come up with
alive.
us. Then we have to fight her on the space station.
Yeah.
And when you fight her on the way up, and when you get up there, there's the Wayland Yutani troops waiting to gun you down.
Mijewski and Mason have made it this far. I'm super impressed.
So
Having these poor heroes being subjected to even more, that's just cool.
So
But it's-
as you make your way up and you finally kind of breathe a sigh of relief and think about all of the all of the dead Marines left behind. It takes, like I said, it takes several hours to make the jaunt from the moon to the space station. And as you're making your way up, there are viewing points that you can look out, and you can see that the space field is just littered with debris from what was apparently a large-scale aerial warfare when the UPP landed. There is wreckage, and there are bodies floating by, and like heavy cruisers that are like holes punched through them by heavy armament. But you do
Another
manage-
day in the Corps.
But you do manage to make your way to the station.
Did we get to see the nuke go off?
You do get to see the nuke go off from orbit.
I got my thing.
Yep, you did.
Agenda fulfilled.
I had my agenda fulfilled as well, but I died afterward.
What was your agenda?
Oh,
Don't know if my agenda was fulfilled.
the captain's agenda was killing the person responsible.
Yeah, might have been that Wayland Yutani.
Oh, it was totally the Wayland Yutani doctor that was buying her way off the rock.
Yep.
That's what Wayland Yutani does.
Hey,
Yep.
she paid off Z. She didn't pay off you guys. So
Exactly why Mason and Silver were like, yeah, she gets one, one.
Absolutely. Chappie wanted her gone too.
For a different reason.
well, Z was just gonna be like,
Yeah,
"Hey, I
for
gotta go
reason.
do this thing over here."
Chappie had some issues.
Yes.
So, I think you guys, in the final act, you guys went through 5 characters.
Only 5? Because there was the 2 Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those are NPCs, minor.
Yeah. Of the 7 PCs, there's 2 left.
Yep. It's alien.
So yes. So there you go. That was Alien Destroyer of Worlds.
That was a wild ride.
It definitely
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Well,
That's how deadly this game is. That it's perfectly normal as far as I understand it. For how many of it? Half of the players went through 2 characters. Only one of the original characters survived. That seems very normal for this game.
Well,
I think
and
like,
like
if
we
I'm
talk
playing
about. Sorry, go ahead.
if I'm playing Alien again though, I think I'm not going to play a synth from the start. Or at least someone who doesn't know they're a synth if they happen to be one, because although it was kind of entertaining to watch you guys running around like chickens with your heads cut off and like screaming at each other and going into weird fugue states, um, Chappie was kind of um, uninteresting from a role play perspective.
Yeah, you had